Hey guys, welcome back to Stories Around the Campfire. We got another movie to talk about. Ooh, get ready.
Amanda!
So, we had the chance to get a preview, because we're big time now, not really, of Witness Infection, which drops on video on demand March 30th. And we're going to talk a little bit about it. Colonel, what were your thoughts on this one? This one seems right up your alley, I think.
It was. All right, I'm going to butcher his last name. That's okay. Carlos Zaki. It doesn't matter, because you know why? I saw his name attached. I knew he was acting in the movie, as you know, the head of the mob family that we're focused on. I'm like, hell yeah, dude, he voiced Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. I was one of my favorite cartoons, Nickelodeon cartoons growing up. Fucking Reno 911. Okay, we're going to have some humor. I saw that he co-wrote it. I'm like, fuck yeah, okay, I'm in. And they didn't disappoint with the jokes. This movie was funny for me. I can see why it wouldn't be funny for others, because there are a lot of fucking fart and shit jokes.
There are.
A lot. You got these two mob families, I guess, in witness protection out in fucking California. Hey, arranged marriage to bring the families together so they don't go to war. Tainted fucking sausages, and people were trying to survive the night. It was a funny fucking movie. I enjoyed certain things, which we'll dig in deeper. Yeah, Zag, I'll just let you have it, buddy.
This movie is my kind of dumb. It's absolutely dumb, but the jokes that come at you, they're very simple, but they're rapid fire. Someone made this comparison before. The Dead Don't Die. It's definitely in that vein, but it's much less dry. It's funny, man. There's a lot of shit going on. It's basically, like Colonel said, you have an arranged marriage that's forced to happen between two modern mob families, and there's tainted Italian sausages everywhere that they're eating from Jersey. The sausages turn you into zombies. No one really knows that what's going on at first. Once you're infected, it affects your bowels quite a bit. I was shockingly entertaining for what they did. I was laughing the whole fucking time, and was even treated to some pretty good gore in it along the way, which only helps. This director, directed a movie a year ago that we kind of shit on pretty good. And we don't need to mention it, but I think he redeemed himself. I know he didn't write this one, but I'm still thinking he did a great job delivering on what this material was. And it's just a fun fucking movie. It's got your horror elements, but it's not really about that, man. And it's just a good ride.
I wanted to like this one more than I did. I still enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but for some reason I was expecting a little bit more out of this one. Who wouldn't enjoy washed up mobsters battling zombies? I mean, that's just a brilliant premise alone. As satire, this movie is great. The characters are themselves jokes, making fun of the established mob culture from films, and each one plays off of that very well. Collectively, as a group, they're even better, because then they're able to play off of each other. Their individual idiosyncrasies just pop when they're amongst the group. It works so well. The humor was on point. As I've stated before, some of this humor is just not my kind of humor. I don't mind a couple of fart jokes or shit jokes, but when half the movie is based on a shit joke, that's where you're going to start losing me. But I can see where you guys and other people will find this movie just hysterical. The only other major complaint I had about this film was the basis of the zombie outbreak itself. The fucking tainted sausages? That's what makes you a zombie? Like, just all of a sudden, out of the blue, that's what does it? Colonel, did you have a problem with that, or did that fit?
It fit this movie. It really did. Even the opening scene, you got your fucking typical Italian Jersey guy in his fucking tracksuit and shit. I can get used to this out here. And he's like, oh, eating this fucking sandwich and shit. I was okay. I'm going to like this fucking movie. It made perfect sense, because what do Italians love to do? They love to eat, as most people do. They love to fucking eat. And they got some meat from Jersey back home. They were fucking pumped, man. And then when they explain why it was tainted, it's okay. It makes sense. We all know the zombie films are fucking saturated. It was just nice to get a breath of not so fresh air into this oversaturated fucking subgenre of fucking horror. Monsters and fucking zombies. I've seen it all. I did not see this. I was not disappointed.
Yeah, I can smell those sausages from here, man. They're just disgusting. Ziggy, was that a acceptable explanation for the zombie outbreak, though, for you?
The reason it's not what it's about.
Am I overthinking it then?
This is not one that requires a whole lot of thought. Just go with the silly jokes and again they're making fun of the whole mob culture, but the jokes are so good tied into it. The one brother is being forced to marry the girl from the other family who is dating his big brother, his own big brother. But the dad even says, yeah, he goes, your brother would handle this. We'd have already taken care of this. Everything would have been fine. But he's shooting blanks, fucking steroids, shit like that. And keeps nonstop machine gun fire jokes the jokes themselves are so matter of fact and on the point. They don't even react. There's no emotion to the delivery of the jokes. And that part is very much like The Dead Don't Die, but there's so much more to it than this one. It's much more satisfying zombie movie, if we're going to call it that, if it's in that vein. But the story is great here. It's just very funny. There's some noticeable faces in it. It's cool to see a Belushi third generation getting into the act, and he carries it well. I thought he did good. I didn't know what to expect. I honestly was kind of set my bar low after watching, I have to admit, after seeing Andy Palmer was the guy behind the camera, and his other movie, Camp Coldbrook, Daniel Harris were huge fans, and we were all pretty much universally let down with that one. But fuck, here he comes, totally redeems himself with this one. I enjoyed the shit out of it. Had a great time.
I will say this again, more spoilers. I do like the fact that the outbreak is somewhat contained at the end. We don't ever see that in the zombie movie, or very seldom, I should say. And it seems like, life is going to return to normal. And I thought that was an interesting touch. Granted, there's allusions to another outbreak occurring, but at the end, it seems like everything's fine again. Ziggy, was that a nice touch, or do you want just mass hysteria?
It's a detail that's not going to take or add really anything to the story. So, it was fine. It was fine working out the way it did.
For one, I'm pretty impressed that I was able to find a cure within 2 weeks. Insanely fucking quick. And another zombie comedy movie I absolutely adore is Shaun of the Dead. And you get a pretty nice little bow put on the top of that one as well. So it really didn't add much to it, but it didn't bother me. It's like, oh, okay, we got a happy ending. I'm okay with that.
Let's get a number on this one. I think you're excited about it.
Like I said, this is one where I actually put the bar way low and was exceeded what I thought. I enjoyed it. I like the jokes. I want to watch it again because I'm sure I missed some stuff with my laughing. Seriously, I'm going to give it a solid 7.
All right, Witness Infections. You guys know I was pretty pumped for this movie, especially even after we seen the trailer. I was like, I think I'm really going to like this one. It did not disappoint. Like I said, the humor's there. God damn, I love all the callbacks to all the fucking films, not just zombie films. You got gangster films thrown in there. It was fucking fabulous, man. It was great. I really didn't care for a lot of the CGI gore and blood. That's my gripe for any movie nowadays. I understand it. That all being said, God damn it, I have to give it a 6.75. Just a little shy of a 7. I can't give it a full blown 7.
We're going in quarters now? What the fuck, man? You're making it hard for me to squeeze into that little box in your corner.
Fine. All right, fine. Fuck it. 7.
All right, thanks.
Because I can't justifiably make it a 6.5.
Like I said, I wanted to like this more, but I still enjoyed the shit out of this. Humor is the biggest letdown for me, but some of it's really fucking good. It's just they rely too much on the fart jokes. And that's my major complaint in this movie. I would love to see more of this because I still think the premise of former mobsters battling zombies is amazing. I can't believe we haven't heard of anybody doing it before. And I'm glad somebody finally wrote it and finally put it on film. God damn it. I got to give this one a 7 too. So we've been arguing and bickering about these movies all day long, but in the end, we all agree on this one. Amazing.
Sum up the fart jokes. I got a blazing saddles going on over here.
That was funny. That was fun.
Hey, piped on over there, Margaret Snatcher. Telling you, man.
Oh, there's some good shit in
there, man.
Anyway, so that's our review of Witness Infection. It comes out March 30th on video on demand. So go out there, find this movie and rent it or buy it even. I'm pretty sure you will not be disappointed in this. Come back and let us know what you think afterwards. All righty, gang. That's going to wrap it up for that story around the campfire. I got to go pitch a tent, if you know what I mean. But we'll be back with more. Stick around.
Hi, I'm Tom Savini, and you're watching Death Curse Society. But why?
The Death Curse Society has just become an associate producer on the film.
Yes.
Bravo. Death Curse Society, guys, is so awesome. I met the guys, all three of the guys, at Indianapolis last year for Horror Hound. And I met those dudes, and I gotta tell you, like, I hung out with them. We took pictures. I signed some stuff. They gave me a T-shirt. It was awesome. They are awesome guys. So super cool. I am so glad to have them on board this campaign, and also on board the film. And now they are going to be IMDb credited as producers on this movie.
Hey guys, welcome back to Stories Around the Campfire. We have another movie to I can't talk.
Hey, Zigzag here for Death Curse Society. If you enjoyed that video, please go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That's how you get these things served up right in front of you every time. And we've got more for you. Check them out right there. Maybe figure out what the fuck's wrong with us. I don't know. It's all right there at Death Curse Society. Click it and see for yourself.